Elizabeth, it's me. Thank you for taking care of everything at last week's wedding.
Oli. You're alive. Haven't heard from you in like a week. Thought you went to the other side.
I almost died. But God didn't abandon me, I guess. It was supposed to be my once-in-a-lifetime special day, but what happened, it was just awful.
We're the ones who had an awful time. Because you collapsed, the wedding had to be cancelled afterward. It was really hard on all of us.
You're right. A bride collapsing from acute alcohol poisoning at her own wedding. Even the venue staff said they'd never seen anything like it.
The venue staff, Samuel, and all the wedding guests. You caused trouble for everyone and ruined the ceremony. You should be ashamed.
I feel bad for everyone I caused trouble for. But Elizabeth, you're the one who made me drink all that alcohol, right?
What? You're saying it's my fault? How rude. You can't handle alcohol, but you forced yourself to drink anyway. That's your fault. Getting carried away at your wedding, not knowing your own limits, what a troublemaker.
I know I can't handle alcohol. That's why I ordered a non-alcoholic beer for the toast. And I arranged for soft drinks for everything else. I pestered the venue staff about it repeatedly. But on the day itself, my beer had been switched to regular alcoholic beer.
Is that so? Maybe the venue staff made a mistake.
I don't think so. Elizabeth, do you know something about this?
Are you seriously saying I switched it?
Elizabeth, you kept pushing me to drink that beer. Drink more, it's your wedding. I don't care if you end up in an ambulance. Didn't you say that? By the time I realized something was wrong, I was already losing consciousness. I couldn't figure out what happened then. But thinking about it now, it's way too suspicious.
I didn't even know you couldn't handle alcohol. And I had no idea your drink had been switched. I just recommended the drink that was sitting at your seat. What's suspicious about that?
Then why did you say I might end up in an ambulance? Based on what you're saying now, there'd be no reason for me to need an ambulance.
I just heard stories about brides fainting from happiness and high blood pressure at their weddings. A girl like you from a third-rate working-class family. Getting to marry Samuel from our Lee family. It must be such an honor you could faint from joy.
I see. By the way, how's Samuel doing? I was in the hospital for a week, but he never visited me once. Maybe he's been swamped dealing with relatives and the venue?
Oh, he's fine. He's resting at our house right now. He was busy cleaning up your mess. Today I'm making all his favorite dishes, and we're having a party.
A party?
A party to celebrate you and Samuel breaking up.
Breaking up? Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean breaking up?
What do you think? It means exactly what it sounds like. A trashy woman who collapses at her wedding and causes everyone trouble. Then accuses her mother-in-law of being a criminal. Isn't suitable to be part of our family.
Wait. We were gonna file the marriage certificate after the ceremony, so we're not officially married yet. But breaking up over something like this? That's a lie, right? Samuel would never agree to that.
Samuel totally agrees. I was against my son marrying a poor girl like you from the beginning. I only allowed it because he insisted. But seeing how awful you are, he finally came to his senses.
I know you've been against our marriage. But Samuel said he didn't care about family status or your opinion. He was even prepared to cut ties with his family to be with me. There's no way Samuel would agree to break up. You're orchestrating all of this, aren't you? You switched my beer to break us up, didn't you?
You have proof I did it.
I don't have proof.
Accusing people without proof, hard. Even more reason why I can't let my son marry you.
Let's put the marriage on hold for now. I just got out of the hospital, so I'm gonna look into this. I'll contact Samuel directly and ask him.
Do whatever you want. But don't get your hopes up. Samuel dumped you.
Samuel. I finally got out of the hospital. I need to ask you something.
Huh? What? A moron who can't even handle her own wedding should shut up. I'm having family time with mom and dad right now.
Moron. You never used to say things like that. What did Elizabeth tell you?
You're the one who's been filling my head with lies. You fooled me completely. You're the worst kind of woman.
I never lied to you once. What are you even talking about?
Shut up. Stop acting all weak and fragile. Collapsing at the wedding. That was clever. You thought everyone would pay attention to you and feel sorry for you?
What are you even saying? I'm sorry I collapsed and caused trouble for everyone. And I'm grateful you handled the explanations.
Shut up. Mom was right all along.
What?
You were only after my family's money from the start. You collapsed at the wedding to play the victim, planning to not work after marriage and live office, right? You thought you could mooch off my parents and live like a parasite. Typical poor family mentality. So disgusting.
That's not true at all. Sure, your dad's a corporate executive and mine's just a regular employee. There's a difference in our backgrounds, but I don't care about that. You promised you'd make me happy for the rest of my life. And we talked about being independent from your family after marriage. Working together as a couple to build our own life, remember?
I was an idiot back then. I almost fell for your act. One almost didn't believe mom when she tried to warn me. I was so close to actually marrying you. Thank God you did something stupid at the wedding. Explaining everything to relatives and the venue was a pain. But I'll call it even since I don't have to marry you.
How can you? Do you really believe what Elizabeth told you? I can't handle alcohol, so we planned all non-alcoholic drinks. You were there when we discussed it, right? But somehow my beer was switched to alcoholic. Don't you think that's weird?
No, I don't. You probably switched it yourself.
I was next to you the whole ceremony. And before that I was busy with the dress and everything. I didn't have time to switch anything. And you saw Elizabeth forcing me to drink that beer, right?
What the hell? Are you saying mom switched the beer?
I think that's very likely.
Don't you dare. Mom was worried about you even after you collapsed. She was against the marriage at first because of family status. But right before the wedding, she accepted it and said she was excited.
That's news to me. I thought she was against our marriage from start to finish. She just told me to break up with you. And said you agreed to it.
You deliberately drank alcohol and then blamed mom for it. Of course I'd break up with such a horrible woman. Mom was ready to welcome you as her daughter-in-law, but you betrayed her.
I see. I get it now. Our views are completely different, and explaining more won't help. Whatever.
I was willing to love you despite our different backgrounds. But being betrayed like this is so disappointing.
I'm disappointed too.
Disappointed you can't get your hands on mom and dad's money? A poor, stupid person like you should stay poor forever. Nobody else will want you after I dump you anyway. You can live at the bottom with your crappy family.
I had no idea you were such trash. Good thing we didn't get married. Goodbye then.
Don't ever show your face again.
Don't worry, I won't. When I do show up, it'll be with someone scarier than me.
Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that?
Hey. Lee.
Elizabeth? Oh wait, you're not my mother-in-law anymore. I'll call you Elizabeth.
I don't care about that. There are like 10 scary-looking men in front of our house. They're yelling for Elizabeth to come out.
Oh, really? That sounds scary.
Don't play dumb. This is your doing, isn't it? They're saying something about payback for the wedding.
It's not me. Though I might have an idea what this is about.
What? Stop being mysterious and tell me.
Even if I told you, there's nothing you can do about it. Apologizing won't help. There are lots of people angrier than me about the wedding. Those scary guys probably came for one of those people.
You know who these guys are?
Probably my mom's subordinates.
A bottom-tier working family wouldn't have subordinates like that.
My dad's the working one, not bottom tier though. Those guys are mom's subordinates.
Isn't your mom a housewife?
She's a housewife now. But when she was young, she was a famous local gang leader. She met Dad, fell in love, and went straight for family life. But she still has lots of followers who call her boss. One word from Mom and 10 guys show up instantly.
So your mom sent these guys. Tell her to call them off now.
Nah, can't do that.
Why not? Tell your mom to stop this. You're the one who told her to send them, right?
Mom's doing this all on her own. She has a policy of not involving her daughter in this kind of rough stuff.
Rough stuff. What are they planning to do to me? They've been kicking and pounding on the door. They're total thugs.
Mom was furious when she heard I was forced to drink at the wedding. She used connections to investigate the venue and everything. Turns out someone was caught on the kitchen security camera switching my beer. The footage showed them clearly. Mom said she's gonna make the criminal who almost sent her daughter to the other side pay. She's been really pissed about it. I figured that person was gonna get beaten up, felt kinda bad for them. But turns out it was you, Elizabeth.
It wasn't me. Get these people out of here.
It wasn't just switching non-alcoholic for regular beer. Thinking back, even with my low tolerance, collapsing from one beer was too extreme. Elizabeth, you mixed vodka into the beer, didn't you? Since I rarely drink, I couldn't tell the taste was off. An unauthorized person entering the staff-only kitchen and tampering with drinks. That's a huge problem for the venue. And Elizabeth, you went around telling all your relatives about this after I collapsed. Then one of your gossipy relatives leaked it to the media. The venue wanted to keep it quiet, but had to make an official statement. Everyone's pissed at you, Elizabeth.
Why are they mad at me? I didn't do anything wrong.
The evidence is already there. You planned all this to stop me and Samuel from getting married. Not only switching the drinks, but lying to Samuel too. You must have been so happy when it worked. But bad deeds always catch up to you eventually.
You're the bad one. A third-rate family trying to marry into our precious Samuel's life. You should know your place.
Sorry to burst your elite family bubble. But when a wife becomes a criminal, it affects the husband's career too.
I'm not a criminal.
Your tampered drink caused me acute alcohol poisoning. I was hovering between life and death. That's attempted murder.
Fine, I'll apologize for putting you in the hospital. You want money. I'll pay you whatever you want. Just make these people go away. I'm desperately barricading the door. But it's about to break.
You should be the one going to the hospital. Nobody can stop my mom when she's angry. Don't bother resisting. She might go after your husband and Samuel too if she gets carried away.
No way. The barricade is breaking.
Leah. Mom was the one lying. She set everything up to sabotage our marriage. I'm sorry for doubting you. Let's try again. We can still get married, right?
Marry the son of a criminal? Don't make me laugh. Elizabeth got dragged away and now you're panicking and texting me. I don't have any feelings left for you.
Don't say that. We promised we'd cut ties with family if we had to and build our own life together. Dad's having major problems at work too. It's looking pretty bad. We should get out of here and be together while we can. Please. You only hate Mom, right? You still love me, don't you?
Keep dreaming. You never visited me once during my week in the hospital. After I got out, you believed Elizabeth instead of me. And you called me and my family poor, stupid, bottom feeders.
I was being manipulated by Mom.
Even if you were manipulated, I can't be with someone who can say such horrible things about other people. That's when all my feelings for you died. I'm so glad I didn't marry you.
No way.
Later. Oh, and tell Elizabeth when she gets back. Like you said, I'll be asking for as much money as I want. Elizabeth got beaten up by those scary guys. Just enough to not kill her, and came home like a dirty rag. Then I sued Elizabeth for attempted murder using the evidence Mom found. And demanded compensation, of course. Elizabeth thought she could use her husband's money to pay. But he filed for divorce because of this whole mess. So she couldn't pay. Now she's working a live-in job from morning to night, paying me back bit by bit. Samuel kept trying to get back together. But after Mom's guys paid him a visit, he never contacted me again.
Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.